Yeah, YouTubers, Tasman here, bringing you another episode of Fantasy Grounds Unity from the ground up. And in our last episode, we ran into all kinds of issues, technical difficulties, hence the name of last week's episode. In this episode, we're going to continue off. I did actually go recreate that entire thing. So if we come here, look at this map. Which is nuts. If we unlock it and go out of, actually if we go into wall mode, you can actually see, can I lock that and still show it? No. Well, as you can see, let's go back into wall mode real quick. You can see I added lots and lots and lots of these little information, the walls, in fact the terrain walls is what they're called. So I've got it all back up and running. I kind of had to split it. One mistake I really made last week was where I was starting to delete the old stuff. It probably would have been a lot easier for me to just call it quits right there and recreate this, because now my original that I was using to make that one no longer exists, which isn't a big deal. I can always recreate it. I have all the text still on my, yeah, see, I still have all the text and stuff that I used for the story and that stuff. I mean, you don't need to see it. So anyway, I can recreate it if I wanted to. So I'm not worried at all. So I've went ahead and recreated everything here. I have our adventures down here on the bottom, and I'm using the story from the module we actually made. So if I click in here, sometimes if you're too close to a window, it will not let you click it. Or if it's like a button, like if I were to try and grab this with that button right there, it doesn't like it. Just a little finicky. If you haven't, well, I guess you couldn't have, because it will be released in 30 minutes after the release of this video. There will be a really cool video that I'm excited about, that we talk about this right here, the character wizard. So I explain how you can get it, how to install it, and how to use it. And it is buggy. It's beta also, but it's going to be really cool if you ask me. All right, so we're going to go ahead and share this. In the last time we finished up at Gromgurghal. Glad we're not there anymore because I can't say it. Obrix or Obrix, I don't know. He gave us a potion, and I believe Athena took it, maybe, I don't know. Someone took a potion because they didn't have one, but they continued off. I believe it was it 20 miles? Let me just see real quick. It's not too important. So now our intrepid heroes have now arrived at the outskirts of the actual White Well, and what they see as they approach, as you can see here in our little chat bubbles, we would tell the characters what we see here, which is a great vault of metal stone riveted with bands of adamantine waits atop a hill, where once massive doors of iron are now fallen, their clockwork guts spilled upon the ground. The White Well glows. Within the edifice is a pristine structure of alabaster, shimmering with an opalescent light in the dimming sunlight. Even enclosed in the vault, it was sealed with a secondary measure, a large gray stone inscribed with Dorvis sigils. Now the massive stone cap is askewed, pushed onto the ground near the well. it probably weighs 20 stone or more. 20 stone or more. I'm not sure if that's an actual amount of a measurement of weight. 20 stone? Whatever. The hillside is silent as you approach. You see a steady stream of multicolored mist flowing forth from the well's opening. The clearing around the well has been stripped of all ground vegetation. Nothing moves. All is still. On the ground you can see corroded bits of steel, brass, mixed with the skeletons of large tusked humanoids, with the remains of a dozen dwarf guards who died defending the wall. Whatever group opened the wall did not escape unscathed. So we can go ahead and push that out to our players just by clicking on the little chat bubbles, and you'll see, and we'll also go ahead and share the map. So now we've shared it. So if we go over to our player screen, you can see we have the nice picture of the map. We have the information right here that I can't scroll because there's no scroll bar yet, of all the information. So and now they can see that this is them, and I forgot to turn on line of sight, which is always an important thing to do. We need to go back in here real quick and turn on line of sight. There we go. Now it's gray. Now they should only see what they're supposed to see, like a big mess. So I don't know how tall these rocks are and stuff, but I did give them all kind of a terrain blocking feature kind of thing. So you can see with the terrain blocking, you can see the outside, right? And you can see all the way to the opposite side of the terrain wall. So you're able to see that. Now if we actually moved a character inside the wall, whoops. Let's zoom in. Inside the wall, you'll actually see now he sees everything outside. However, with terrain, it only shows you inside the main thing. So we could actually see these rocks. All right, so let's go ahead and continue on. As they approach, and we needed to do one other thing really quick. Let's go ahead and do that. I wanted to... I can't remember where that is now. So we also want to go click on our encounter real quick and do the white well. So I've set up as you can see in the actual thing here, it's saying that, you know, there's going to be like 3 black puddings and multiple minotaurs. We can actually come down here and see that the normal party, there's no change. With a weak party, you replace the undead orogs or the orogs? Orog? Yeah. The Minotaur skeletons, and you remove the black pudding, which is much harder, and replace it with 3 gray oozes and 6 skeletons. I've actually only done 4 skeletons, and 2 of those, and that's for the weak party. I think we can handle it. Let's go ahead and we'll do 3 of these guys. Oh, I need to unlock it real quick. And let's do 5 of these guys. I think that's good. So if we come on here, now we need to place them real quick. So we can close this. This guy will actually kind of be back here. Look how tiny it is. And I gotta remember where I put the other skeletons. I think I'm going to put this guy maybe right here. There we go. So let's go ahead and place everything into the combat tracker. And there we go. Boom! Now, one thing I don't know if I've ever mentioned before, but I also have DM tools from Diablo Rob, which actually automatically will add... actually, I might have it enabled right now. So I'm actually going to go ahead and put this in here. I don't think I have active here, but there is a tool that will automatically put things in here for you. Oh, you know what I should have done actually? Let's do this real quick. Boop, boop. We need to recalculate because we added a skeleton and we added the ooze. That's going to change the values here to 550. So now that we've done that, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so let's go ahead and begin and turn it over to our characters. We should have everyone on the page. Yes. So as they're approaching, they shouldn't actually see any of these guys. I think they're all set to the visibility make sensitive. I think everyone's set that way. In case they aren't, let's just go ahead and make them that way. And then we'll turn it over to our players. And this door actually should be open because it's broken. Alright, so now we turn it over to our players, let them say what they're going to do. As you can see, yes, none of them see anything right now. So Dutheon is going to go ahead and move forward, and I believe, didn't he have like a 30? There we go. So we double click him. We can see he has a 25. So he's going to go ahead and go 5, 10, 15, 20. And as he gets this far, he sees that ooze over there. Now, remember, we did allow him to have his crossbow. And we also see a skeleton up there. Maybe what we should do is actually do roll for initiative. Alright, so let's try that. Let's go ahead and do roll for initiative. We'll do each of them real quick. I do Theon wanted to move first, so he actually got really good. So I'm happy about that. And boom. Alright, so we have all their initiatives. Dutheon is able to see Gray Slime 3 and Skeleton 1. So this is where it's important for the DM, and I think we mentioned this in our last battle, because it doesn't automatically mark those as into the combat tracker, which I'm not sure why, but we could say now he sees, what do we say? Slime 3 and Skeleton 1. So we can mark him as visible and Slime 3. And that way they show up in the combat tracker. You'll also notice that it is using, because we set all these things as unidentified originally, it's not actually showing them in the combat tracker as what their actual name is. So now let's go back over and we'll go back to our other window. Here we go. Alright, so now what he's going to do is he's going to go ahead and... Alright, so he's going to target him since he has the high initiative. And yeah, oh, actually, I guess he didn't have the high initiative after I said that. We'll go ahead and just start with him then. Well, let's do it right. Let's go ahead and set the initiative. This is way easier to do when you're not doing it with multiple people on the same system. Okay, so we're going to hold back on Dutheon. Go here. So right now it's actually Athena's turn. So Athena, I think she has the standard, she can move 35. So we're going to move Dutheon back, pretend he didn't ever see it. She's going to go 5. Now that's the other question is, so we could go like that and that. So that's the same thing. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And she would see those two. And she is going to go ahead and stop there. And she's going to attack. So she's going to grab that guy. Go ahead and grab her sheet real quick. And we want to use her short bow on Mr. Slime. And she rolled a 3. Wow, she hit with a 3. That is nice. And does 6 max damage. Beautiful. So as you can see, Slime is now damaged. He's not looking so good. He's not terrible, but not good. Alright, so that will end her turn. And now it's Mercy's turn. Mercy also, I believe, has a 35. I'm just going to leave those up right there. No, she has 30. So you're going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. So that's her 30. And I will go ahead and target. And she's going to use her crossbow. Hopefully she can do it. So, did we target? I don't see the arrow appearing. And it does say it's targeted. But I don't see the arrow. Alright, let's try anyway. Did I just double click it? Hello? There it goes. 17, that's definitely a hit. 1d8, not so good, but it's definitely hurting. Why are their bars pink? Oh, this might be some weird glitch. Alright, so that ends her turn. Let's go to Dutheon. Dutheon now has his 25, and she actually sees this guy and tells Dutheon about him. So he's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He should be able to hit him with 25, right? Pull up our sheet. 25, yes. So Dutheon here. And I'm just going to move these up like this. Let's move it down just so we can see the name a little better. There we go. Alright, so Dutheon is going to go ahead and swing his sword, his battle axe, I guess. He's going to do it two-handed. So he needs to target that guy right there. Target skeleton. We need to remove the slime creature that we targeted earlier, but we can't even see it. So I'm going to go into the GM side of things. And we'll do it there real quick. So let's go ahead and click on targets and remove the slime. There we go. Alright, so Dutheon. Boom, right here. Why is it not? It is definitely being a little bit on the glitchy side. Oh wait, no, this is still the GM side, isn't it? There we go. Alright, so now he can swing. So he's gonna swing his mighty battle axe and roll a 5 and 11. It's not showing that he hit. He didn't wait. An 11. I don't know, targeting's being really weird. So 12, 18. It's still not showing it. Alright, well let's see if I can't see if he hit. Dang it. Alright, well this is where a GM would come in. Maybe we're going to have more difficulties and we'll only be able to do part of this battle. So if we go here, this is skeleton. He has an armor class of 13. We'll see if it actually applies damage because, yeah, this is being a little strange. So he rolled an 18. We'll go ahead and say that hits. Let's see if he can do damage. Yes, skeleton is gone. All right, so that's at least working. All right, so skeleton 1. All that hasn't updated here. Oh no, this is a different skeleton. This is 10. Which means now I have to go show him. So this is definitely something that could be worked on and made better. So we can actually see if it shows him here that it would show him in the combat tracker. So this guy is now dead. Now, do I have that other mod? I don't think I do. I have another mod that actually lets you replace them with little tombstones, but I think that might only be in Fantasy Grounds Classic. So we'll just go ahead and delete him. Alright, so that is their turn. Now, here is where the players, for example, when they go and hit next player, you'll see it disappears, and this is because a hidden character gets to go. So we come here, we can see that skeleton number 13, which is this guy back here, gets to go. So he's actually going to come up. He hears the battle going on, and he's going to come right here. I believe he can see Dutheon. And let's go ahead and have him control click him. See, now that one worked. I don't know why. And he's going to use his short bow. And with an 8, he is going to totally miss Dutheon. So good news for Dutheon. That now means it is now Gray Slime's turn, who's in here. He's actually just going to stay there. That is now him. This guy is going to peek his head out. Do I have 2 skeletons right there? That is weird. I need to put this skeleton elsewhere. Let's put him right here. Okay, so that should be skeleton 1. Skeleton 1 is going to target Athena. There we go. And he's going to short bow. With a 12, he hits and does... Oh, not much damage, which is good for Athena because, ouch. Alright, that means it is now Gray Slime Creature. He probably doesn't know what's going on. He might just be kind of oozing around. Maybe just kind of over on the edge there. So let's go to Skeleton 3, which is this guy over here. He clearly sees Dutheon. Targets him. And fires off a round from his short bow. Did I do short sword on that other one? I might have. Oh well. Let's see. So he misses. Dutheon's got some good armor. So that's his turn. Then we have Josette, who is on this screen over here. Okay, so Josette gets to go now. She has, let's get her character sheet up. So she has 30 also. She's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. Now, I think it was with Josette. It was brought to my attention that, no, maybe it was with Athena. It was brought to my attention that I was doing something wrong. And that is the inflict wounds. If you look, it has a T, which means it's touch. So she wouldn't have been able to do that from range. And you'll see that you actually do it as a melee. So she's going to have to get closer next time she ever tries using that. So thank you. Let me see if I can really quick find who said it, because I like to give credit where credit's due. We're almost at 24 minutes. We're not going to finish this battle. Let me check real quick. It was Sartek. Hopefully I didn't slaughter your name. But yeah, he was mentioning back in episode 13 that that is a touch spell. So thank you, Sartek, for correcting me. I always like to be corrected. You know, I like to get things right. All right, so it's Josette's turn. We can double click her. It'll pull up her page. She is going to maybe try Firebolt. And we need to change this to actions and this one to combat. Alright, so she's going to use her cantrip Firebolt. She needs to select that guy. It's really weird it's not drawing the arrow. Oh, she only need to do one of those, but we'll keep the natural 20. And your allies within 30 feet get a 1d10. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Ooh, beautiful. Everyone would. So they get an additional 1d10 inspiration. That is very nice. And we'll go ahead and do the firebolt damage, which will max out the first one. And 16. Holy cow, that guy is tough as nails. Alright, so we only have about 5 more minutes. And we will call this battle. Okay, so that ends Ruleset. It's now Gray Slime's turn. He does not like being hit, and I have to switch screens. And is going to ooze his way over to Ruleset and try and do a pseudopod attack. So he's going to go ahead and get her. And 3 is a miss. So no damage, which is lucky because these guys do 1d6 bludgeoning and 2d6 acid. So ouch. So hopefully we can get this guy gone before it's anyone else's turn. So that is his turn. Now it is skeleton number 16 who's inside. He's going to go ahead. He's going to stay inside, I think. He's not really hearing. I mean, he doesn't have ears. That brings us back to Athena. That was one round. We're on round 2. Okay, so Athena, she is up, and she's going to step up a little bit here, and she's going to go ahead and fire off another shot at our little friend over there. Should still be selected. Slime creature 3, good. And bam, beautiful. And 1d6. Oh, another max. Sweet. Pseudopod is now toast. So come over here. We'll go ahead and move that. And delete it. Beautiful. And that will do it for Athena. Good job, Athena. You kick some tushy. And that will end her turn. She's going to go ahead, and now it's Mercy's turn. So Mercy sees that skeleton up there. She's going to go ahead and try and take another shot. I think she has it targeted. Am I on Mercy? Yeah, no. Mercy. There we go. There. Targeting skeleton. Let's go ahead and double click her thing so we can get hers to pull up. And she's going to go ahead and shoot it with a 11 plus 4, 15, which is a hit. And 7 and 9. And that guy's not looking too good, but he's still standing. All right, that brings us to a skeleton 1's turn. And we need to... Is this skeleton 1 over here? Oh, skeleton 3. Skeleton 1 isn't up yet. He should not be hidden anymore. This, like I said, is where it gets kind of complex with the who sees what. He's going to go ahead and continue shooting at Dutheon. So he's going to use his bow. I think I used the wrong one last time. Rolled a 6, which is a miss. Terrible, terrible miss. All right, this guy right here, he is targeting Athena, who just shot him. That makes sense that he would probably want to get vengeance on her. So he's going to go ahead and get a 12 plus 16 plus 4 hit. And do 1d6 to Athena. Got hit. She's not feeling so hot. She's okay, but not feeling so hot. All right, let's go and see Gray Ooze. He's still invisible. And now we're up to Ruleset. And we're at 30 minutes. We're going to let Ruleset. We're going to finish this round. So we'll start round 3 in the next episode. Ruleset is right here. She only she sees this guy over here. Maybe she's going to try and hit him. Oh. No, she'd have to go. She's going to have to move. So she's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I think that might be all she wants to do. Just said doesn't have anyone targeted, so let's go ahead and target that. And she is going to... I don't think she wants to do that yet. She's going to go ahead and firebolt it. So let's go ahead and move the window just so we can see. And click it once. Remember, we don't have to double click it. Firebolt. I don't know why it's not showing us the stats. Let's see if I think that hit. 13 armor class. And I think she rolled a 13, didn't she? Oh no, she rolled an 8. So she totally missed. Okay, that means her turn is over. And that means it is a mob's turn because we can't see the thing. Go back over here. We can see Skeleton 13. Didn't I like getting shot at? So he's going to go ahead and target her now. And he's going to shoot at her. And roll a 7 plus 11. Just barely misses, I think. Skeleton 16. He's still going to be hunkered in there. Dutheon. It's Dutheon's turn. Let's go ahead over to the other table. Dutheon is going to... Who's he? He doesn't have any selected at the moment. I think he's going to run over to the skeleton. So 5, 10, 15. And he is going to target said skeleton. Although it's really not working right. We just remember they're 13. So Dutheon, let's double click you, get your page up. And he's still using his great axe, or his battle axe. 12, 18, that's definitely a hit. Boom. So yeah, it's doing that part. It's just not doing the other part, which is weird. All right, so that takes care of Dutheon. And that brings us to slime creature number 5. How far can he even move? He can move 10 feet. So 5 and 10. I think we did 10 before. And that's the end. All right, guys. So I think that's going to call it good for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a thumbs up down below. Aside from that, comment, like, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. Check out my Discord and my other channels. And don't forget about my Great Big Game giveaway. When I hit 1,000 subs, I'm giving away 57 Steam games. In order to be eligible to win, you need to join my Discord. The information should be down in the description below. And that's it. Until next time, I'll be seeing you later. Bye.